This could possibly be the completed squad. Flashback Victor Martinez making the debut. Finally, I got a catcher. Finally is all I can say. I got rid of Russell Martin. That was about damn time. Thank the Lord I got somebody to catch. And I was thinking about getting Pablo Sandoval, the flashback Sandoval. Some people have been mentioning him. But this Victor Martinez is actually better than that Sandoval, in my opinion at least. The only thing that Sandoval has better is Martinez has a 77 arm strength, and Sandoval has an 80 arm strength. So that's the only thing that I think Sandoval has a better contact versus lefties than Martinez. But I had to grind out 1,500 innings again with Giants players to get that Sandoval. And man, I've already grinded out so many innings with players in the past. I had to grind out innings to get Flashback Ichiro. I had to grind out innings to get Tony Gwynn, Flashback Beltray, and Flashback Prince Fielder. So I had to grind out so many damn innings in the past. I really wasn't feeling another 1,500 innings played, and I couldn't do it, man. If Sandoval was better than Victor Martinez, then I would have thought about it. But Victor Martinez is better in my opinion, like I said, so I picked him up. And I know some people might be like, we don't have a diamond player in left or for a catcher. But, man, if you've been watching all the MLB videos I've been posting, Carl Crawford is a man possessed. The guy is absolute cash money at the plate. And he doesn't have the best arm. That's the only thing that I can complain about with Crawford. He doesn't have the best arm, but that hasn't come into play. Hasn't been a factor yet. So Gwynn and Ichiro have crazy arms too. Both of them have 98, 99 arm strength, I'm pretty sure. So it doesn't really matter. And for a catcher, I just picked up Victor Martinez. I could always sell him. Most of the players I have, I can't even sell. But Victor Martinez, if it comes down to it, I could possibly sell. So maybe in the future I might pick somebody else up for catcher. But right now, this could possibly be the starting roster. And expect more Diamond Dynasty videos now that the roster is complete. I'm going to be playing this shit all of the time. Now that I have more time, because like I said, I've been grinding out innings in the past to get players and just doing shit to get players. So now I can finally just focus on the Diamond Dynasty. But getting into this game, man, I was struggling out of the bat. At the plate, I couldn't get that much going. Through, what is this, the third? No, this is the second. So this is the bottom of the second now. I wasn't able to get anything in the first 2 innings. So either was this guy until, man, this guy's laying one down with the big man and able to get the bunt single. But next batter almost able to get the double play but can't. I had that flashback Scott Kazmir on the mound too. I had to use him eventually because I had to get him when I was filling out the Tampa Bay Rays set to get Flashback Crawford. So eventually I was going to use him. I've started a couple games with him. Hasn't pitched that well, but this game he was doing all right. He has a pretty good slider. Not the best slider I've ever seen or anything, but it was still pretty good, and it was working this game as well. But he only gets 1 hit in that inning. Still on the board, though. I'm not even on the board yet, and here is Victor Martinez looking to get something going, leading this inning off, swinging and missing that one high in the strike zone, and then next pitch getting robbed, possibly, down the first baseline, possibly getting robbed, and then Brandon Phillips at the plate, just getting under one, a hanger over the middle of the plate, just getting under it, fly out to left field nonetheless, and then Kazmir coming to the plate. You can just chalk this one up as a K via the swing. So, can't get anything going that inning either. So, through the first 3 innings, I got a donut on the board in the hitting category. So, that's pretty much what you have to do sometimes, man, to keep people in games. Because if you come out of the gates, swinging the bats, pounding everything you see, hitting home runs left, right, and center, people will get the hell out of the game. So, I knew I was going to come to grips and start getting base hits at some point. It was just a matter of when. Not a matter of if, just a matter of when. But this inning as well can't get anything either. This guy just hitting a weak line drive to Ernie Banks. So, top of the 4th, I got Ichiro leading it off, top of the order. So, if I'm going to get something going, it's going to be Ichiro or some guy at the top of the order. Ichiro getting good contact, but just a line out to center field. Now, this is the guy. If any guy is going to break the goose egg, it is going to be Carl Crawford. Driving one to left field, some opposite field power for Crawford right there, getting over the left fielder's head, and he wasn't able to get the ball in that quick, so I'm going for 3. That is a stand-up triple, even though we slid into third. A easy triple for Crawford. So Beltre looking to cash him in. Foul one off. I got a 0-2 count. There is one down. Swinging and missing. Beltre, man, I thought that was going to be something down in the strike zone. Can't capitalize as fielder just pops one up to left field right after that. So I can't cash Crawford in. Bad piece of hitting right there from the 3 and 4 guys, but they are going to be coming back with a vengeance. I was saying it, man. These guys are going to come back with a vengeance later in this game. Kazmir still doing the dirty, getting some more Ks. I forget how many Ks I had up until this point, but he had quite a few. Just a ground ball to fielder right there. Fielder fielding the ball. And then a ground ball foul right there. Kazmir with a 2-2 count. There's 2 down in the bottom of the 4th. I'm going to the slider. That slider down and away was just killing this guy against lefties. So I'm back up in the top of the 5th. Gwynn he's a cash money as well. Gwynn always gets a good guy. He gets good contact on the ball pretty much every time he's at the plate. Almost draws one up the gut, but gets thrown out. Very close play. Ernie Banks hasn't been able to get much going for me ever since I picked him up, but he's striking out. That was a nasty pitch down the strike zone. I'm not going to lie. That was a pretty nasty pitch. And then Victor Martinez is coming to the plate. I still only have, one hit on the board? I think I only have 1, maybe 2, I forget. But either way, Victor Martinez is just fouling one off. And next pitch, he's leaving a hanger over the middle of the plate, and that is hit into the gap. Victor Martinez doing some gap shopping right there. That is a stand-up double. I could have possibly gone for 3 right there. I don't know what that guy was doing throwing the ball in, but Phillips almost driving one down the right field line with a late swing right there, but the next pitch trying to check the swing and then gets thrown out on the K. Bad hitting again right there, man. First guy up at the dish for this guy in the bottom of the 5th gets on base. So this could possibly be trouble. No! Watching the slider down in the strike zone for the... I don't know how many Ks he had, like I said, but Longoria is sending one deep, but Ichiro was able to come down with that easily. Almost to the warning track. That was almost bad news. Left a fastball up in the strike zone right there, so that could have came back to haunt me easily. 1-2 count now. There's 2 down after I plunked a guy. There's 2 guys on. Going back to that deadly slider down and away to the lefties. They could not touch it. Kazmir, right? You think it would be an easy out? No chance. The guy is getting a line drive base hit right up the gut. And then Ichiro is up next. So I'm looking to advance the runner at least, but getting good contact again. Ichiro hitting that deep to straightaway center, almost able to get to the warning track. If that was to hit to left or right, that could have possibly been gone. But Crawford hitting into the fielder's choice right there. I'm looking to get the bats going.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. He's on the move again from first. Now a swing, and Beltre hits one high and deep, and there is no doubt about this one. That's all ball 1-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Kane going back at the track, and it's out of here. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Kane ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Around second, he'll try for third. He's around third, not done yet. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with shot toward right center. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. And he'll round it and try for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple. Ready now, Victor Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat.
And a slider that catches a lot of the plate that time, and it's sent out to deep left center field. And this one is gone.
The bats come alive with 2 down in the top of the 6th. And then this guy. You can't get the bats going, man, because people will leave. As soon as you get the bats going, people don't want any more of that shit. So he got the hell out of the game. This could possibly be the starting roster. Look out for more Diamond Dynasty.